Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aqua gang. What it do, y'all? I hope you're doing super fantastic. I certainly am. This will be for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Give us exactly what we need to know. Yes, go ahead and take a moment, guys, and click that like button if you do not mind. It's free, okay? And it allows our channel to make it along this algorithm and find those who may not know we exist and become a part of our family. We need to continue to grow. I do appreciate those of you who have been supporting your grow from the start. You know what I'm saying? We tight. We like this. We here. Okay. Click that subscribe button if you don't mind. Also, and the notification bell, because I do upload for you guys quite often. All right. Now, shall we get into a bit of a pre-shuffle, guys? Okay. This was not intended, okay? Nor is it ever, okay? I kind of just go with wherever they guide me. This one in particular, I did not care for. And here's why. I feel like somebody is trying to call you out on some shit that they did to you, okay? What are you talking about, Empress? Well, this is some shit that they were actively doing to you and you just kind of did it better. I don't understand, you know? It's just like you did it better and now somebody's crying in, okay? Whining in our space, trying to fight their case. Bars. Your girl got bars. You know what I'm saying? They ain't here trying to fight their case, you know, trying to get me discombobulated throughout this meditation for sure. This person has many of sides to them. You saw basically most of the sides that they do have. This is a master of disguise that we're dealing with. But not just your run of the mill, right? It's a master, okay? They have mastered the art of being who they are not. They have mastered that. They do it like no other. They do it better than anybody else. So they thought. Even though I don't feel like you are placing yourself in a disguise, they just so happen to not want to believe like the things that you're doing now or the way that you are behaving now at this juncture or how you are attempting to cut them off, you know, or how you're handling them. There has been a shift and a change in what it is that you're doing, okay? Very, very different than what you would have done in the past with this individual, okay? It's almost like I said, you're doing what they did, but you're doing it better. Okay, you're like, oh yeah, if it's your way or the highway, well, I'm gonna do it your way, motherfucker. Let's do it your way. Let's see how you like that. You know, they kind of want to take this back now. They kind of want to take this phrase back. They didn't mean it in that way. You misconstrued their words. You know what I'm saying? They didn't mean it like that. You like, oh, it's your way or the highway? Well, let's do it your way, motherfucker. And I'm gonna do it better. I'm gonna do it better. I'll do you one better. I'm gonna learn you something, bitch. I'm gonna learn you. They're like, I don't like it. Yeah, that's exactly what they said. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this shit. They will never admit this because that would be too much like right. That would be too much like smart, you know? Too much like taking accountability. They would never do no dumb shit like that, you know? But internally, you know, I have all the facts, guys, okay? This is someone who does know that they deserve the way that you're doing things now. It has internally made them a bit obsessed with this situation. Even if you have released this person, even if you have moved on, even if you only have your sights on new shit, baby. Not only am I acting new, I'm only looking for new, okay? And you're old, okay? So, shall we move on? Next. Damn. They don't like that shit at all. They was like, they gave me some medicine. I was like, what kind of medicine? They was like, I don't know, it's a particular poison, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You said it was your way or the highway, ma'am, sir, breast sis. Come sit your ass down. Here, let me just talk to you for a second. I'm just gonna talk. I promise not to fuck you up this time. You said it was your way or the highway, right? Okay, so Aqua chose your way, but they did it better. So you served them a crock of bullshit and they served you poison. I don't see the problem here. I don't. And they do know that this is something that they deserve, yet they would still prefer to play the victim. They would still prefer to paint you out to be the villain here, the monster who gave them what they deserved. How dare you? You know, that's not how life works. It's my way or the highway. You're like, duh, stop saying that. That's what got you in this predicament in the first place, bitch. That's why you in hell now. Oh, man. You guys, I know you believe that it was hook, line, and sinker. Checkmate, bitch, right? But it's not over, unfortunately. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you that. This person, I feel, has one more trick up their sleeve, unfortunately. Now, keep in mind, these messages are general. I don't know if I said this already, right? So it may or may not resonate. Take what does, leave the rest, right? Keep an open mind when it comes to tarot. You'll know, basically, right? If you've been riding with me, okay? If you've been riding with this channel, riding, getting it over here on this platform, then you know how this shit goes, right? Keep an open mind. Tarot is fluid, and take what resonates and leave the rest for that whoever that shit belongs to, okay? If you resonate thus far, though, I feel like there's like one more trick up the sleeve to release this shit. They're trying to get rid of it. They're trying to shake this shit. It feels like an addiction, an obsession even, guys, okay? This person is very much so obsessed with the outcome of this. They can't believe you came out on top. They can't believe that you pulled this off. They can't believe how you're navigating now. They don't even know who you are anymore. You know, that type of shit. Yeah. See? Did you burn them? Did you burn them into an abyss? Did you light this motherfucker on fire and walk away like nothing was happening? The police are coming, guys, okay? It's arson. You're like, I don't give a fuck. But you see me walking towards the sun? Fuck this. Forget this. Shit is for the birds. Oh yeah. You have a definite plan in reference to where it is that you're going, but this person has one as well. Just beware, guys, okay? They are planting certain seeds. For some of you, this could be seeds of deception with other people that the two of you know. This could be someone who some of you work with. Just keep your eyes peeled in reference to any vengeful or revengeful tactics this person may have up their sleeves. This is not the type of person who can take a beating. You know what I'm saying? They can't take a lose sitting down. They're going to think all day and all night, how can they get you back? How can they turn this shit around? How can they turn you around? How can they extinguish the fucking fire? Put it out. It's almost like someone who is obsessively thinking about a plan, about a way, about how to get this done. They're putting in way more effort than necessary. Okay. It's very, very unhealthy, you guys. The amount this person, the amount of effort and thought power and look at this. They're like meditating over it. You know what I'm saying? Asking spirit for a sign. Okay. Planting all these seeds of deception and lies. Now, while I do feel like you are very much so, being protected for sure, you are covered. There is still a bit of a warning sign here, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This breakup has their mind reeling. People don't break up with this person. People don't leave this person. People don't walk away from this person. Okay. And it almost feels like this is a, heartbreak that did not really break even. This person is more on the, this person is on the side of more of the emotional aspects of this breakup. You may have been over this shit way before you decided to pull this move here. Okay. Lots of water here, lots of emotionally driven sort of revengeful energy, guys. Okay, I just have to say that this Two of Wands is being clarified, oh yeah, by the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You have definitely released all burdens of this energy of this person, for sure. They can't believe it, and they will try their damnedest to get that to turn around. I'm just saying, here's the thing. The only reason, if you resonate with this, the only reason why this would be popping back up is because either consciously or subconsciously, this person still has the ability to pull you. Do not curse me out. I just heard that. I just heard it. There's still a danger zone for some temptation here, guys, okay? Oh, yeah. We have the Three of Cups. This person may try to use their ability to play on your emotions just to get a listening ear. I don't get the idea that this is the type of person who comes in hot and heavy. I feel like this is they're a master. Okay, let's be very clear. So the way that they're coming in will not be one that you will see coming from 10 miles away. You won't be able to see this. And even once they approach you, once the engagement happens, if it does happen, right? If this is your storyline, I do believe that there will be some sort of communication for sure. They are gonna by any means necessary get into contact with you, pull up on you, reach out to someone that the two of you know. Okay, and resurrect themselves is definitely the goal. You may have felt like you buried this person along. I burnt you. You're dead. You're ashes, bitch. And ashes to ashes. Dust to dummies. I did it. What are you doing here? And they're like, I'm here, bitch. In the flesh. You know what I'm saying? What's up, big head? It's totally absurd, guys. But don't sleep. I don't care how long this shit ended. How long ago it ended. It's an obsession for this individual, and it's very, very unhealthy. It's an unhealthy obsession. Okay? Yeah. I told you, I don't care how long it's been. This person has been waiting for the opportunity to show you. Okay? Man. This is not an individual who has not seen other people. You're just the only one that they can't quite get, you know, they can't quite shake it. They have tried. It could be the sudden way that this connection came to a demise, right? It could be that you did it with so much finesse and tact. You know what I'm saying? You did that shit so smooth. Okay? You sharpened your knives before you did that shit, and it was like a smooth cut. Some of you never even spoke to them again. You may have ghosted this motherfucker. Like you were just out. And not only was it done physically, but they also felt it energetically, right? Whenever this card comes out, it always gives me the feeling of a cord cutting ritual, because this definitely is a signifier of that. Very, very emotional for you, but you kept those emotions to yourself. You kept those communications that you may have wanted to have with this person to yourself, and you solely relied on spirit to guide your energy out of that connection, to move away from this, to move beyond this, to go towards your happiness. That's normally what the sun signifies in tarot: happiness, clarity. You held on to your integrity, and even though this person would have you believe that you did it in a fucked up manner, you didn't. You just kind of gave them what they gave you. See what I'm saying? They feel like you're faking it. You were a fake the whole time, a fraud. Never know, mind you, the energy that they portrayed in the connection. This is someone solely focused on what you did and how you did them. The ludicrous thing about all of this is you just did things the way that they do it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't you say my way or the highway? I mean, that's all you really did, is do things the way that they do things. Okay? You handled them exactly the way that they were handling you. This person hid a lot of things about themselves. This person was extremely fake at the onset of this connection. They had to be in order to ever have a conversation with you, of course. And they were therefore granted access. I do believe that this person planted all kinds of seeds of deception, lies, discontentment, cheating for some of you, third parties, like just very disgusting behavior that was planted in this connection. So I really don't understand why they didn't see this coming. It's karma, motherfucker. It's karma. That's how it works. You plant this shit, you get it back. You want to know the funniest thing? They would have been able to handle this coming from anybody else but you. They can't believe this shit. This person always knew that you were out of their league, okay? Just in case you were wondering. They always knew that. They always knew. You'll never believe what just came out. They always knew you were out of their league. Therefore, the disguise that they used to get granted access is totally a win for them. You know, they celebrated it with this 3 of Cups here. Yeah, it was a celebration. The fact that they pulled you, they may have bragged about it to their friends. You was such a great look. You were a come up, okay, for sure. One that stuck around way longer than you ever should have. I'm just saying. Don't beat me up. And because they know that you were so out of their league, you would have been the only one who could have gotten them stuck and so obsessed and addicted like this to the outcome of things. Because they kind of thought that they had it in the bag. You see what I'm saying? Being able to pull you in the first place led them to believe that it was a no-brainer. They had it in the bag. You were theirs for the taking, theirs for the keeping, theirs for the doing whatever it is the fuck that they wanted to do. And that is surely what they did, guys. Okay. There was even another option here. All right. You may have even found out about other people, but I feel like there was another one that you were in direct competition with, especially with this Lovers card, which can signify an option between two. Even if the other option did this, they would have been okay. It's you, the one who was way up there. They grabbed you. You know what I'm saying? And they celebrated, right? It was a victory. You know, they took victory laps and shit. You know, I'm going to Disney World type shit because they got you. So for them to not only have been blindsided and given poison when all they did was give you medicine, they feel like you played dirty. You didn't play fair. Now they can't stop thinking about it. You know, what they could have done different, how they could have moved different, how they could have gotten you to not see what was going on differently, you know, how they could have finessed it a little bit better. It's definitely just a rumination over and over and over and over. Now, these 2 cards here, the 8 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Definitely energies that this person did not possess. This would have been what they needed, and it could have certainly have been what they portrayed. They would have portrayed someone who doesn't mind working in a relationship, doesn't mind putting towards the effort, does want to work on things and be who they need to be and carry their weight. That's 8 of Pentacles energy for sure. Someone who's practical, someone who's responsible, someone who has a job. Some of y'all got somebody who ain't got no fucking job. You didn't know. They're like, I work for myself. And what do they do for themselves? Absolutely nothing. And then we also have the Queen of Cups, which is someone who is emotionally intelligent, someone who is nurturing, right? Someone who has more of a motherly type of energy. Gender doesn't matter, but it's the energy of someone who can match you, someone who can support you, someone who actually cares about your emotions and your feelings, right? Someone who can emotionally engage and who's emotionally mature and available. Someone who actually knows what self-love is and has that for themselves. So definitely things that you thought this person possessed and they did not. And this is what they would have you believe. This is clarifying that. It's not my fault, right? There we have it again, right? That unaccountability. I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. Well, duh, motherfucker. I know who I thought you were. I thought you was this, bitch. This is what I thought you was. This is who you said you was. It's not what I thought. You see how they try to twist and change the dynamics of things? I'm not who you think I am. No, I didn't think you were nothing. You literally told me and portrayed that you were something, okay? Your words, your actions. This is what you said, but it was deceptive. So it was very much so intentional, but they would have you to believe that it is unintentional. And this is something that this person, I feel sorry for them. This will be destructive and damaging. Okay. If they feel like they're in darkness now, they're getting ready to go into an abyss. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay. Like the speed of lightning. This will not go over well. They do not know who they're dealing with. They peg you as someone who is stupid, y'all, which I don't understand, because if it was me, okay, if it was me, right, and I used the phrase like my way or the highway, and somebody hit me with the jugular, okay, right, and came to the knife fight with a gun, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't test that person's intelligence. They might be a little bit smarter than me, okay? But we still have someone operating very much so out of ego, and their ego will not allow them to believe that they were played the way that they was played. Oh my gosh. They invited you to the game, okay? And you just showed this person that you invented that shit. You outright outplayed them. You outsmarted this person, okay? They wanted to play Uno, y'all, and y'all was playing motherfucking chess. They were not well equipped for this, but they very much so asked for it. And they do know that. They do know. They do know. They just will not allow themselves to believe this. They cannot believe it. This person thinks very, very highly of themselves. They do believe that they can outsmart the best of them until they met an Aquarian. Okay? Now you done play with fire, right? You play with fire. You got burnt the fuck up. You're ashes. You ask Spirit and Jesus for another chance, and you're going to become resurrected. Now, I don't advise that once you are feeling well again, okay, that you circle back around to Aqua. I just don't advise that. But it feels like this person is cycling around, spinning the block for a little bit more. Now, the majority of you will not entertain this, but I just feel intuitively some of y'all are with the shits. Y'all might be a little bit petty, and that is not going to ball over well for this person, okay? This will be a finish 'em moment, okay? This will be hitting them straight to the jugular, finish them, send them down to hell, tell Lucifer that they're on the way because you got them on speed dial. You got a whole bunch of other people that you done sent down there, and Lucifer is going to have a whole nother bed ready for this motherfucker. Oh my gosh. This is not a good plan, you guys. You're like, what do you expect if we're dealing with people who have no brain? Like, what do you expect if we're dealing with imbeciles? Huh? Just why are they here, though? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why they gotta come fuck with me? I just want to know. I can't deal with this. I am not laughing at y'all, but I am laughing at the lack of intellect, the lack of brain power, the lack of intuition. You know, it's just, it's nothingness. Nothing is there. This person is obsessing over it, but they're not even, you know, using the proper tools to come to a conclusion about this, let alone a plan as to how to execute a return. Oh my gosh. It almost feels like that cartoon, was it called Pinky and the Brain? And whoever was the evil one, they just always lost. At the end, you always lose. Every time you play this game, bitch, you lose. So what are we doing here? You're playing again? Like, I mean, it's absurd. You like, girl, get some popcorn, because I'm about to rat-tat-tat that motherfucking ego, okay? Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going over to the extended, okay? Because I really want to see. I feel like those of you who are going to engage with this person, they're getting ready to hit karma head on. As if they didn't have it bad enough. The addictive energy, the obsessing, the rumination, the stuck energy that they have towards you is not even the worst of it. But if they try you again, because you are protected by spirit, they might not survive that. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say that. They might not survive it, okay? So I definitely want to see what karma is approaching this person. For those of them who will try it, I want to be nosy. Let's also see what habits will they be forced to release upon this karma. I want to see this person's next steps and their intentions for those steps. Okay, that is going to be important for you to know so that you can be prepared. We'll also see the potential outcome, whether you decide to engage with this person or not. Okay, I don't judge. We'll look at both. Okay, I also want to know what the silver lining is in all of this. Why is this showing up right now? What is spirit really trying to relay to you by bringing it up today, or by having it show up in your life at all? Okay, and then we'll get into your new love message, because that is well deserving. This has been a crock of bullshit. I don't even think this is fair to come out as a read. So we will do new love. If you resonated with this, I definitely get the idea that you would most certainly be in the energy of looking towards the new. This was not your person. I'm just hearing that. Okay, so we will see what newer energies are approaching. Let's also see what the intentions are going to be for those newer energies, what the potential of union is going to be in the near future for the newer energies coming in, and how can you best prepare to be sure that you are vibrating at your highest frequency possible to remain invisible to those who are toxic, and to remain invisible to those who may be some of the same people that you've dealt with in the past. Okay, more like a different face, same person type of energy. All right, and then we will get any warning signs that you need to look out for in this newer cycle. All right, we'll get spirit's advice to tie things up in reference to what you need to focus on to yield and manifest your true divine happiness and fulfillment into your life in the least amount of time. Okay, so take a moment and click that like button if you don't mind. All right, also click the subscribe button and the notification bell. And yeah, I'm going on over here, okay, because I can't. We're gonna really dig in. I'm gonna link the extended in the description box down below, and I will see you guys over there. All right.